All right, today is May the 4th, and we are here at Hollywood Studios waiting to get in. We're going to go see all the merchandise. Come and join us to see all the new stuff that they have. We're going to see how many lightsabers they have. I'm excited about the lightsabers. We're in for May the 4th. A lot of people are here ahead of me. Not too many, though. That's just the front crowd that's ahead of me right now. We're going to head over to Galaxy's Edge and head into Dok-Ondar's and see what the merchandise is there first. I'm probably going to be waiting in a line there as well, but let's head on over, y'all. People are running. They're not supposed to be running, but they're running. They either want to get to that ride first or they want to see merchandise first, but everybody's in a hurry. They're like, I want to get to wherever I'm going. I was like one of the first in line. This is how many people are ahead of me. They're just walking a lot faster than me, I think. But I'm guessing the entrance here at Galaxy's Edge, I'm guessing that most people are going to go to Rise of Resistance. I'm guessing that's where they're racing to get to. I'm hoping so. I don't want too long of a line at Docs. Looks like they don't have Rise of Resistance open yet. So everybody's going somewhere else. I got a big long line I'm going to be standing in. Oh, the line's not too bad. Okay, that's good. This line's going to get real long. So the fact that we're right here in this line, that is a good sign. We'll take this. There's Doc on May the 4th. The only new hilts that we have are the new Cal Kestis hilt. It's the only one we have. There's the Cal Kestis right there. It's the only thing they have new. And then you have these new stands right here too, right?
Yes.
The lightsaber stands. Perfect. So we got our new box. They have a new stand. And then they have this new holocron open today. So we're going to check out this new holocron. Pretty cool. That right there is the new holocron. The lightsaber in the box, they wouldn't show me the lightsaber. I mean, I got to see it from a distance, but I didn't get to hold it, so it should be interesting to hold. I have a lot of stuff to haul out of this park. I probably won't open this lightsaber until I get back to my hotel this afternoon. I'm going to light it up, I'm going to open it up, put a blade in it, and see how this thing works. So if y'all are familiar with Galaxy's Edge, you see what area I'm in right here, right? This is the line that wraps all the way around to Dok-Ondar's right here. So we got here fast. We got here at the very beginning of a line. Thank goodness, because I would not want to wait in that line. Another new thing they just came out with was the new charms. Grogu charm and a new Princess Leia charm. New for May the 4th.
A little bit different than the very first one they came out with. It's a little bit different. It's not as colorful, and there's something on top of Grogu's head, and I am blind and I don't know what that is because I can't see. But this one, I guess, was released last month. I have no idea what it is. It's a when it was a Princess Leia one, and then on the back it's got a really cool the Force is with us, and it's you see it now? Okay. And then the Grogu one says Grogu on the back, where the other one I think just says Pandora because he didn't have a name at the time. It was just the child. So it's really cool. So this is a limited edition Star Wars band with all the Star Wars women on it. Let me show you. Okay, I'm gonna take it off for a second so you can see it. Look at this band. It's the new Magic Band Plus, and it's got Hera, I don't know who that girl is, Princess Leia, Rey, I think there's another Princess Leia, and Ahsoka. So really cool. It has all the Star Wars heroes on it of the women. And it's a limited edition, so if you want it and you see it, get it. It's not going to be here for very long.
So if y'all know, my wife's bracelet was stolen, her Star Wars one, and so now she has collected all these things back, and we get new ones. So she has recollected her collection and have added things to it. So it's pretty cool. My bank account is empty now, y'all.
Oh my gosh, stop.
We are now got no money because it all went to a bracelet. loving this new X-Wing Lego set that they have. This was over at Disney Springs. It's a really cool set. I would love to have that someday. Back at my hotel, Riviera Resort, I really thought they were going to have more than one lightsaber. I was surprised that they only had one, but I bet you they're going to come out with more in May. But let's unbox this thing. Wow, that's actually a really pretty box. I mean, this box is beautiful. Look at that thing, beautiful. It's solid, heavy. I don't speak Arabic, so I don't know what it says on the side. If any of y'all know what that says, let me know. So it just slides. It just slides out. Let's see what number I am. I have number 505 of 7,000. 505 of 7,000. 505. Look at that lightsaber. Yeah, really nice. It's really pretty. I tell you what, I hauled this out of the park. I knew it was going to be heavy. Let's get our hands on this thing. Oh, it's kind of in there. Wow, that thing is a tank. I already knew the other Cal Kestis was real heavy, and I kind of figured this would be heavy. Look at the detail on it. I would say this is a little different than the other Cal Kestis one that they came out with. I don't have it with me here in Florida, but I want to say that it's different. I don't remember all this down in the original one. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. But you got that. And you got this, you know, rubbery base here. Now, it looks like it unscrews right there. We're going to test that here in a minute. And you got the other end of it. So let's unscrew this and see it come apart. Oh, interesting. It does not unscrew right here in the middle. It unscrews over here. And then there's just the battery sitting there. So you just have your battery sitting there. Oh, I see. It will unscrew both ways. So it unscrews there, and then it will unscrew here. But it does not unscrew on that seam that it looks like it. It looks like it'll unscrew at this seam. It doesn't. So that is the centerpiece right there. And then you have your other battery in this one. So you have your two sides that are actually pretty small when they're not together. But it makes it a nice piece when it's together. Really heavy. I don't know which side would be heavier. I'd almost say they're pretty even. It's pretty evenly dispersed weight-wise. I would say it's about the same weight on both sides. This feels a little more top-heavy on this end, but this end feels a little more even in weight. But when it's all together, it feels pretty good. I mean, it is heavy. I can't imagine carrying this around all day. I will be carrying it around tonight. We're going to go to the lightsaber meetup at Hollywood Studios in Walt Disney World, and I'm going to be hauling this thing around, so I'm going to be exhausted after. All right, I have the blades in. I have a 36-inch and a 30-inch blade. That's all I brought with me. I actually didn't know which blades I brought. I just grabbed a couple. But let's test this. Good thing that they have a sticker to tell you where the switches are. All right, there you go. That side's blue. And it looks like the switch. They have a whole bunch of switches that look like the same thing on this side. But the tags right here to show you where to turn it on. There you go. Blue and blue. Now you're supposed to change colors on this. They said you're supposed to squeeze two things. I'm guessing it's these two here. Yeah. Some of these don't push in and some of them do push in. There's two of them here that push in. So let's see. There you go, green. There's a button on top right here. A little button on top that you push on this side. Red. Red. Actually, on this side, you only have to hold one of the buttons too. You don't have to hold the ignition switch. Just the bottom button. And it changes colors. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think there's only 4 colors. I thought there were supposed to be 6. But I'm not seeing 6 colors. I'm seeing 4. Right? We have white, blue, that's 3, it's 4, it's 5, and 6. There is 6 colors. There are 6. I just don't know how to count. And the next one should be white. Yep, there are 6 colors. Sweet. So when I was in Doc Ondar's, I was just asking for whatever they had that was new, brand new, and they had this things, which is a Wayfinder that they had in the last Star Wars movie. But you're supposed to charge it up or have batteries or something in it, and I don't have batteries or an access to a screwdriver to undo this. But that's going to be pretty cool. I want to see that when it's lit up. But for now, I can't light it up. But I did purchase that too. These are brand new. And the box is pretty cool. I mean, check out the box. It's just plastic, but I like the packaging. They also had this display stand that I just had to get. It's actually a pretty nice lightsaber display stand. You see that? These things slide back and forth wherever, however you want to fit your lightsaber on there. Has a cord to light up, so these lights right here light up. I'll put my lightsaber on it. I charged it a little bit. We'll see if this charge holds. So you can move these things around to fit your lightsaber. And it barely fits that new Cal Kestis lightsaber. Then you just push your button on here. Yeah, so these things light up on the corners, but it's not charged up enough. Here it is, lit up. You just push the button. I kind of got it turned around, but see, it has different lights. Blue, red, green, or yellow, green, blue, violet. The same colors as the lightsaber on this particular lightsaber. So, yeah, pretty cool. Be fun at nighttime when it's dark. You can see it better. And also, this right here is something to put your kyber crystals in. It's a display accessory. Kyber crystal display accessory. So I got that there too. I just got one of them because I wanted to see what it was first before I bought a whole bunch of them. But when I get home and get my kyber crystals out, I will test how that works. But anyways, that's what we picked up pretty much in Doc Ondar's. It's been a fun day. May the 4th be with all of you. Thanks for watching. Until next video, y'all. We'll see you next time.